This isn't just another upgrade, it's a turning point. For the first time in over half a century, the US Army has stepped away from its long-trusted calibers and chosen a new round, the 6.8 by 51. This cartridge is built to tear through modern body armor, stay deadly well beyond 600 meters, and handle chamber pressures nearing 80,000 psi. This isn't theory, it's the future of infantry firepower. One bullet, one decision, with the power to reshape how wars are fought in the 21st century. If you want more hard-hitting breakdowns like this, make sure to support Firepower. Hit like, subscribe, and share this video to keep the channel growing. For decades, two calibers defined the modern battlefield: the 5.56 NATO and the 7.62 NATO. Each carried strengths and serious weaknesses. The 5.56 was lightweight, easy to carry in bulk, and ideal for short-range firefights. But against today's advanced body armor, its stopping power falls short. On the other hand, the 7.62 delivers heavy punch and extended reach, yet every round is bulky, the recoil punishing, and soldiers can carry far fewer into combat. In conflicts from Iraq to Afghanistan, this trade-off left troops outgunned at distance or forced to land multiple hits just to neutralize a single threat. The modern battlefield has changed, and these aging calibers can no longer keep up. The Army needed something new, something that could combine the best of both worlds without the compromises. Part 2, introducing the 6.8 by 51. Enter the 6.8 by 51. The round designed to rewrite the rules. At first glance, it may look similar to the old 7.62, but under the surface, it's a completely new beast. This cartridge launches at blistering speeds, delivering far more energy at long range while staying supersonic well past 1,000 yards. The secret lies in its hybrid case, a steel base fused with a brass upper body. This innovation allows it to withstand chamber pressures of nearly 80,000 psi, almost 30% higher than traditional NATO rounds. The result? A bullet that not only penetrates modern body armor, but does so at ranges once reserved for snipers. It's fast, it's powerful, and it's lethal beyond what infantry have ever carried before. This isn't evolution, it's a battlefield reset. Number 3, testing and proof. This isn't hype, it's proven performance. In Army trials, soldiers equipped with the new 6.8 by 51 consistently hit steel at 800 meters, a distance where 5.56 rifles lose both accuracy and lethality. Even from a compact 13.5-inch barrel, the round remained deadly well beyond 1,000 yards. Ballistic tests showed energy levels above 1,400 foot-pounds at 500 meters, more than enough to defeat armor and incapacitate threats with a single hit. And recoil? Snappier than 5.56, yes, but controllable, especially in semi-automatic fire. This is power and precision working together. The data, the after-action reports, the test logs, they all point to the same conclusion. The 6.8 by 51 delivers overmatch, the ability to strike harder and farther than anything standard infantry has carried in generations. Next, the 6.8 by 51 is only half the story. To unlock its full potential, the Army needed weapons built from the ground up. Enter the M7 rifle and the M250 automatic rifle, both engineered by SIG Sauer specifically for this new caliber. The M7 brings rigidity, a free-floating barrel, and an integrated suppressor for modern combat. The M250 replaces the aging M249, delivering lighter weight, better control, and faster target reacquisition. But perhaps the real game changer is the M157 fire control system. More than a scope, it's a battlefield computer. Laser rangefinder, ballistic calculator, environmental sensors, and even augmented reality overlays. Together, this system brings sniper-level accuracy to every rifleman. New bullet, new rifle, new optic. A unified platform designed not for the last war, but for the next. Adopting a new round is only half the equation. You must teach people to use it. The Army has already begun reshaping marksmanship standards. Ranges and qualification distances are being pushed to 600 meters and beyond. And live fire training now emphasizes precision over volume. Soldiers train with new fire control tools that feed real-time ballistic solutions to the shooter, turning ordinary rifle engagements into data-driven shots. Recoil management, controlled bursts, barrel care and preventative maintenance are front and center in the curriculum because higher chamber pressures mean faster wear. The result? Every rifleman is expected to operate more like a marksman, interpreting environmental data, applying holdovers, and making each round count. This doctrinal shift isn't cosmetic. It changes how squads fight, train, and sustain themselves on the modern battlefield. Part 6: Trade-offs and Challenges. No breakthrough comes without cost. The 6.8 by 51 brings tougher performance, but that performance accelerates wear. Higher chamber pressures mean faster barrel erosion and more frequent part replacements, increasing life cycle costs for both weapons and ammo. Supply chains must adapt. Different ammunition types, new magazines, and specialized spare parts complicate logistics and raise procurement bills. Critics also warn not to paint the 6.8 by 51 as a simple clone of 7.62. It's a different architecture with unique demands, not a drop-in fix for legacy platforms. Put simply, 6.8 times 51 hand squads literal overmatch. When every rifle can reach and defeat armored targets at distances once reserved for designated marksmen, the squad's engagement envelope expands dramatically. That means fewer close-in firefights, fewer risky maneuver gambits, and a higher chance of ending an encounter with one clean volley. Overmatch shifts tactics from suppress and move to deliberate, precision-first engagements where one accurate shooter can dominate a fight at 600 meters and beyond. Whenever something this big rolls out, rumors follow. So let's separate panic from proof. Myth: 6.8 times 51 is just a souped-up 7.62. Fact: the round's hybrid case design, higher chamber pressures, and ballistic profile make it fundamentally different in construction and performance. Myth: most fights are under 300 meters, so long-range rounds are unnecessary. Fact: recent combat and testing show adversaries with advanced optics and armor push engagements farther out. Overmatch at 600 meters plus matters. Myth: it's a silver bullet that fixes everything. Fact: no single change is perfect. The system increases reach and lethality, but brings trade-offs in barrel life, cost, and logistics. The 6.8 by 51 isn't perfect, but perfection was never the goal. It's about restoring overmatch, giving squads the ability to outrange, outshoot, and outlast any peer adversary. And it's not just a cartridge, it's a system. A new round, new weapons, advanced optics, and new training, all fused into a single lethal package. This choice signals a break from half a century of compromises and incremental tweaks. It's a declaration that the future of small arms development has arrived, and the battlefield will never look the same again. If you'd like to dive deeper into the test data and official reports, I've left links in the description. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, support Firepower by hitting like, subscribing, and turning on notifications. Stay tuned for our next analysis, where we'll take a closer look at the M7 optic and the Army's IVAS system. Until then, thanks for watching.